if people are trying to bring you down, if you're encountering some bullies and toxic people trying to bring you down and destroy your life's work, for example, they're trying to destroy your life, your health as a sensitive empath, HSP that you are, and you're wondering about it, you're wondering why this happens and all of that, and you just want to be, desperately you want to be, of course, safe from all of this. You want to be empowered and, healing yourself after all this kind of treatment. So, what you have to really recall and pay attention to is the issues that they attack you with. So if you pay attention to that, what are the issues? Because it only tells about their issues. Because ultimately it only tells you the truth about this person, that they have these deep issues, otherwise they would not be acting this way. And it's not normal, it's not ever normal attacking and being a toxic bully person, being a narcissistic person, trying to hurt others, trying to hurt innocent people, bring them down, destroy their lives altogether, is not healthy. It's a big red flag that something is definitely wrong. And it's a telltale sign, a powerful sign. When you encounter this and you notice it, you see it, you sense it, you feel it, and when you're able to pay attention to the signs and what the issue is, the things that they are attacking in you are usually projections from their own insecurities, what they are battling with deep within, because likely they have been hurt by some toxic people in their childhood, in their past, or maybe even currently. And then they become toxic themselves and they begin to attack others the same way, even though you're not supposed to be putting that forward. Of course you're not. But this is just what has happened to some people. And there are some twisted reasons for that, yes, but it's still not okay on any levels. But it tells you about their shame. Healthy people like me, we have the tendency to just uplift people with our presence. We want to uplift people. We want to empower people. We don't want to see suffering. We don't want to experience or sense or feel or see any suffering, especially as a sensitive empath, highly sensitive person. You don't want that. You want happiness. You want well-being. You want to see it. You want to feel it. You want it all around you, all within you, in your life, with your partner, with your children, with your family, with your loved ones, with your relatives, with your friends, your closest friends. You want everyone to be happy, to be able to live in peace, peace and calm energy, happiness and health, abundance, all those amazing things. And I think that you agree with me. I believe that you agree with me when I say that these toxic, immature, broken people who criticize and judge others for nothing without even knowing those people, like judging a person by one video or by their looks or something like that, when you really don't know anything about this person, what happened to this person or something like that, what they're going through in their lives. If you're harassing a person like that or trying to bring them down in some way, it only says about you. It only says about that bully person and not about the victim. And what is also important to really grasp here, if you've been bullied as a sensitive empath, highly sensitive person that you are. You want to recover after all of this abuse that has been done onto you without you choosing it, without you wanting it, without you deserving it. It is to remember how amazing you are. Remember the light in you. Remember the things that are valuable to you, that you can be grateful for. So you can immediately shift the energy. And that it's really so small-minded and childish and stupid to judge or criticize a sensitive empath, highly sensitive person, a kind person who only wants world peace. So it's a process where there is no way to win. If you hurt an empath, a highly sensitive person, you're gonna get your karma multiplied. If you try to dig a hole for somebody else to step into it, you're just digging it for yourself. So these are important facts to remember when we are dealing with these things, when we want to understand them and to recover from them, to heal from them, to move on from them. That it's really so silly. So if you break it down, you see it from this angle, through this fact that there's no point for you to suffer for them, and there is no point for them to hurt you, to judge you, to criticize you, especially when they don't know anything about you. It's so different to judge or criticize somebody when there really is a true fact to do that, and it's not for false, malicious intentions. It's not coming from that wrong place. When it's coming from a constructive place, it's a lot different. The energy is totally different. But anyway, personally, I like things to be solved peacefully, with love and kindness.